Come on through, Cookie. Come on up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. I am actually, I don't know if I'm unhappy or, I don't know, I'm feeling some kind of way. But anyway, this is going to be my review for If Loving You Is Wrong. This is season 4, episode 7. Okay, so let me just talk about this right away from the beginning. Tyler, this show was on to something good because I've actually started watching and really paying attention, and I watched enough to even want to do a review. But I have to say, as we've actually approached this, and there's only 3 more episodes left, the writing has gotten shitty. The acting has gotten questionable. I'm just being honest. And this is, you know, in my eyes. But whatever. Let's go ahead and let's go through what we saw here. So we got this whole thing with Natalie and Lucian. And he's gone back to the house to get the disc. Now the disc is gone. She don't know where it is. He don't know where it is. Goofball ass Joey got Fawn hiding in the kids' room because Lucian, done came in on him. And now Natalie's on her way home. Why would the kids even take that out of the... How many kids be hanging out in the bread box? Fucking with shit in the bread box. And then we don't see her kids like that. Like her kids, you've not shown us that her children are meddlesome kids or anything. Her kids seem to be very much under control because she's pretty much a bitch. So I can't even imagine her children going in a bread box and moving a goddamn thing that belonged to Natalie. So this is where I'm saying the writing is not, this storyline is not holding up to what you've built on this character. Every motherfucker in the house is scared of Natalie. So you want me to believe that one of these little midgets that went and took the shit out the bread box. Or did somebody else break in the house and take the shit out the bread box? Whatever. It's all kind of, as far as I'm concerned. In the midst of all that, she comes back, she can't find it. She finds Fawn. Fawn damn near get a hot one busted her ass, fucking around with Lucian. She in there hiding with some white pumps on. I said, see, white pumps, honey, the sign of a good old whore, honey, white pumps. White pumps sticking out of the bed, and I'm about to catch a hot one. But anyway, so all of that was really corny to me. And then right after that, we have a whole corny exchange between Joey and Quan. Joey walks her out to her car. Quan just happens to be down there in the projects, and he tells him basically that you're dead. You're going to be dead. This, that, thing, and the other is going to happen. And when you get done being killed, I'm going to fuck your girlfriend. Neither one of those 2 actors did a good job in that scene. They both look like college students pretending to be hard. Even the dialogue didn't even say, it just wasn't good. It just was, moving on. Randall answers his door, and crazy ass Julius is at the door, questioning him about the father, Tilda, and the daughter. And Randall basically tells him, yeah, it's true, but I don't know nothing about the daughter. I don't know where she is. I don't know who she is or how to find her. Now, I will say this. One of the best actors on the show is Julius. Because Julius he plays a crazy motherfucker. He plays that role. So he does very, very well, Tyler. Moving on. Now we got Julius at the hospital. He runs into this lawyer, Sammy. And Sammy ends up, he pushes and pushes and pushes. So Sammy ends up telling him that, yes, your father is changing things up and he's not leaving anything to you. Everything is going to be left to Tilda. And that's actually going to happen tomorrow. You know, the changes are going to happen tomorrow. In the midst of that, Tilda is coming in. Her and Julius have another little, spat, and she's talking shit to him, and he's talking shit to her, and she tells Sammy, "We need to up the security in here." And he's like, "Well, no, no, no." She's like, "Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all underestimating that crazy little motherfucker. You need to get on that." And I just got done doing a video about people underestimating people. She was exactly right. When shit don't seem right, it ain't. That's why it doesn't seem right. It's the power of discernment. You get that from up above. You need to pay attention to people and what they're saying to you. Take people at their word. When people are acting strange, it's because the motherfuckers are strange. Pay attention. So anyway, moving on. Alex Esperanza and Kelly have a conversation. And I have to tell you that Esperanza and Kelly bug out of my nerves. Because again, let's take people at their word. Kelly and Esperanza just gonna keep on going back and forth and around. I want to slap both of those whores. Because she was telling them, under no uncertain terms, is Randall gonna get my baby, nor get near my baby, or I'm going to take that motherfucker out. They keep telling her she don't mean it. She don't mean what she's saying. Them two whores got on my nerves. If I tell you I'm going to kill a motherfucker, I'm planning on killing him. I ain't into no wasting words. I'm not going to even stand out on a limb and tell you I'm going to kill a motherfucker and I really ain't intending on killing him. Okay, moving on. Brad and Marcy. I love this little situation. Now them, I like their little thing. I like what's going on. Yeah, you're doing good with them. Marcy is really being the bigger person, basically telling Brad, "Don't worry about me. You mad, but eventually you're not going to be mad no more. And I don't want to be caught up in the midst of it when you've basically used me when what you really want is Alex. Stop being mad and go on back to her, and ain't no harm in it, ain't no bad feelings in it. It is what it is. You love what you love. The heart wants what the heart wants." And he's like, "Girl, this hard dick wants you, honey." And I'm like, "Well, girl, you doing good, Marcy, because you probably need to go and jump up on top of him." But she's playing the bigger person. And he told her flat out, "Yeah, I do love Alex. Yeah, I do want my family. But if you don't lock your door, honey, I'm not going to be responsible for how I stick this hard dick in every hole you got." So that's that. So I'm loving their whole little thing. I was like, I know that's right, Brad. Anyway, so moving on. Andrew and Eddie have a little exchange. So Andrew's telling him, "Yeah, I work here at the hospital just to make some extra money." Eddie laughing at him. That's Patty. You know how Eddie is. He's a bastard. And so he's like, "Well, turn me on to how you make extra money." And he's like, "I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And the fact that you even think it's necessary to work here at night means that you ain't ready for me." So Andrew's trying to get an insight in to try to find out some shit on Eddie. He dancing a real dangerous dance, but that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. And the way of writing and the storyline, I'm with that. That's cool. So the next thing we got Eddie leaving, and he runs into Julius. Julius and Eddie have a thing back and forth. And Julius basically tells Eddie, "Hey, my father's up at this motherfucker dying, and you need to know, the soon as he take his last breath, motherfucker, you won't be far behind. He's the only thing saving you." I said, "Okay, Julius." And then he told Eddie, "You run around here with this bullshit. You done got shot." And he's like, "You thinking I got something to do? I ain't got nothing to do with how you got shot and got ambushed. That was Quan." So he put Eddie on the Quan and told him, "Rest assured, when I come for you, you're going to know." He's like, "Because I'm not going to shoot you with one bullet in the vest. I'm going to put two in your head." know that. I said, yes, Julius. And the crazier he get, I'm liking him more and more and more. He crazy as shit. And I like it. Don't judge me. Anyway, last thing we see before we go out is Julius put a pillow over his daddy's head, trying to take his ass out before he can get everything switched over the next day. And with that, I said, Tyler, sugar, stop it. Stop. You trying to play with us. There's no, trust me, being in the hospital, you're not going to put a pillow over motherfucker's face and flatline them and get out of there before they get to you for the nurses section. Stop it. Anyway, moving on. That's all I got on episode 7. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all know how that all works. And I'll get with y'all next Tuesday. All right, guys. Bye.